Nashville short-term rental obstacles. Friends, what's going on? It's Brad Reynolds. Thank you for tuning in. If you're unfamiliar, go back and watch my other videos. If you are familiar, thank you for tuning back in yet again. Buying a short-term rental in Nashville has been the dream of so many in recent years. In fact, it's something I get calls on nearly between weekly and daily. But many times, buyers' expectations do not match up with reality. So you're going to want to watch this video start to finish because I'm going to address the 3 biggest things to pay attention to. First, the biggest, most obvious one, price. I deal with a lot of people who are in much bigger cities than Nashville. Think LA, think New York, think Brad, think, oh wait, I just caught myself there. But when you're thinking about the price is typically much more expensive than these people realize. They assume we're rednecks, which many of us are, myself included, and that we're much cheaper than we are, but we're really not. If you want a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, you can't get it for $300. With the exception of most buildings, you're looking 4 to mid-5s. If you want a 2 to 3 bedroom, 8s to low 1 millions. If you want one of the big 4-bedroom pluses, you gotta be $1.5 million or more. It's surprising, but it's the truth. Proximity to downtown. This one annoys people just as much as it annoys me. You can't be on Broadway. There are no short-term rentals on Broadway practically. Yes, there are a few, but they're apartments. People come in town and stay in some of these apartment buildings and go, oh, I can buy one of these. No, you can't. Condo buildings, there are very few, and the closest ones are typically 5 to 6 blocks away. So think Pie Town, 635 7th Avenue North, for those of you paying attention. You're not gonna be on Broadway. I'm sorry, I wish that wasn't the case, but I can't change it. Maybe I'll become a builder and developer and I'll do it. Then you should call me and we'll sell out the building. Get rich quick. This is not a get rich quick thing. It used to kind of be in the early days, but that was a few years ago when if you were buying a primary, the interest rate was 4%, so the STR rate was 6%. Today with rates on primaries in the upper 6s, low 7s, STR rates could be anywhere in the 8s, 9s, or if you have bad credit, the low 10s. So the numbers don't pencil as well. But how do you get around that? How do you make sense of all this? Well, for primaries right now, the average list of sales price is around 98%. But on short-term rentals, you can do a little bit better. 5% off is not unusual. So here's what I would do. Buy a place, try to get a seller to cover 2-ish% of your closing cost. If you're buying it as investment property, that's the max they can pay. Then try and work on the price a little bit. All those things will help. Additionally, buy it as a second home. A second home is defined as a property 25 miles or more away from your primary. So if you live 25 miles away or more, do it. The financing then functions more like a primary, aka over an investment property, and it's so much more advantageous. Either way, make sure your agent has done these. I have. Make sure your agent understands pro formas. I do. Make sure your agent can look at past performance and think about how to extrapolate out to the future. I can. I'm the man when it comes to condos. I'm just gonna say it. I am the man. Call me. I've sold a bunch of these things. Would love to help you. As always, think Nashville, think Brad. We'll see you very soon. Cheers.